Hey, let's talk about games.
Rules for this game is going to be a free-for-all of sorts. We're going to have a 2v2, but you're going to get points individually as characters based on the kills and wounds you get. 2 points are going to be for a kill, you're going to get 1 point for a flesh wound, you're going to get 1 point for injuring someone as well. And that's going to be basically to figure out who is the best character here. We've got a Goliath and an Escher helping him. These are going to be on a team together just for today. I am the Goliath bitch. Are there any other rules? We're going to be rolling off to see which team goes first, and then we're going to be making an individual initiative check on each team to see who's going to go first. That way, it sort of remains somewhat random, but also somewhat fair. We're going to have to ditch the regular rules. So everyone okay with that? We all ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's do it. So we're going to be rolling left team versus right team. See what happens. Left team took a harsh knock, but left team will be going first. We're going to roll Dewey first, and then we're going to roll OLED. Okay, Dewey, then OLED. We'll do our roll as well. So me and Apostle. Okay, so Dewey, OLED, me, Apostle. That is the turn order. What are we going to be doing, Do?
We're gonna go to the debris on the northern end.
Yep.
And peek around the corner.
Okay.
Just peek a big part. So try to peek as much as you as much as possible.
Okay.
Exactly. That's good.
Okay. You're definitely peeking there. OLED.
Just move south to the corner and peek.
Okay. You want to do a little bit of peeking too?
Yeah.
Peeky. Okay.
Pro peeker.
Was it you first, Apostle?
No, it was you.
Okay, it was me. I'm going to move
The mistress goes first.
up to here. Oh, actually, I'm going to move all the way up north, right near the edge here. And I'm going to take a shot at Dewey, who's peeking his head round. Now, I do have a combi bolter and kneeler, so the range is... This is within range. It's 24 inches, so I can double check, but that's 12, so easily done.
Is the cover in line of sight?
Yes.
Does it even count, even though I'm not directly behind it?
Yes, basically I can see your model, but I can't see the base of it properly because of all of this shit in the way, so it's going to count as hard cover. So although I'd normally be hitting on a 3, I'll be hitting on a 5. So it is going to be fairly tough to hit you still. There's no other penalties, it's just sort of hard cover. So see if I hit you first on a 5+, and I don't. There you go. Bolters also are a rapid-fire weapon, so I would have got 3 shots there, which is kind of sad face. Pro, what's your plan, buddy?
No, I'm gonna say in that bottom right corner where your bullet dice is.
Yep. So you're just going to pop yourself in a bit of cover there.
Yeah.
Peeping around the corner. Sounds good. And are you in? I mean, technically speaking, you can still see OLED here and take a shot.
Pew pew.
Now just make sure you didn't move more than... I'm afraid you actually did have to double move to get there, because your movement is only 4 inches now. Yeah, so there won't be any shooting this round.
Aww,
But
At least not from your end.
At least not
Because
because
I'm prepared to unload.
So now we're going to roll to see who goes first, and pray to God it's us. So we're going to roll team on the right first. This is me and a pro. We've rolled a 5, and team on the left is rolled a 5 as well. Do you want to do the who went first last time re-roll? Do you want to just re-roll this, or do you want to do
Just re-roll.
Yeah, we'll just re-roll. Normally you'd do sort of loser last time gets the advantage, but I think that would be a bit too unfair in this. So we'll roll again, and we got a 5, and you'll roll again, and you got a 2. So we'll be going first. I'm going to roll a 3, and a pro is going to roll a 4. So a pro, then myself, if you guys can keep track of that, and Dewey is going to roll a 4, and then OLED is going to roll a 3. So Dewey, OLED. So... was it you going first, a pro, or me? I've already forgotten.
It was me. So
it was you. Aim
so
shot?
if OLED's technically in line of sight, does that mean that I can charge, or is cover blocking that?
There you can attempt to charge. You have a 4-inch charge plus D3, but you're going to have to weave a little bit to get around that. So basically, the most you're going to get is a 7-inch charge. Looking at how many squares that is, you're not going to make it. I won't measure it because that will count as a failed charge. But I
know. I'm just looking at the.
The charge range is pretty rough. It's only your movement plus D3, so it's not particularly far.
Yeah, so
you can stand and do an aim shot, or you can shoot then move. That could be an option as well.
What is the advantage of doing an aim shot over just shooting?
+1 to hit, so you'll hit him on a 2+ instead of a 3+.
Oh hell yeah, let's do that.
Now he is in soft cover. You can still see half of his base or some of his base. It's basically how much of the base you can see, which determines if it's soft or hard cover. So normally it would be a 3+ to hit. It's going to go down to a 2+ because you're aiming, but it's going to go back to 3 because of cover. So 3+ to hit, and we're going to roll an ammo dice as well. And we'll be using the plasma because we had a chat about it before.
Yes.
It's the same as the stubber, it just does 2 wounds. So see if you hit. Unfortunately, that is a 2, so no hit. It pings off the wall right next to his head. No-Led heaves a sigh of relief. Now it's my turn. I'm going to try doing the same thing here. Ammo dice for myself, and this is a rapid fire weapon, the bolter, so I'm going to be seeing if I hit Dewey here, and again that's going to be on a 5+. It's going to be pretty rough. I'll tell you what, I'll move a little bit closer.
Up and then, so you can see more of his base.
I'll move a little bit closer, and I'll get ready to take those shots in my mouth in return. I think I can see some of his base. I'm just going to have to peek my head over here. Okay,
I would be fine with it.
We've upgraded to soft cover now. We're going to zoom in on the battlefield a little bit. So I can now hit on a 4+. I would be 3+, but that will go down to 4+ because of the soft cover. So 4+. See what happens. Unfortunately, I still miss. This bolt gun is shit. So that's another miss. The shots go into the darkness, and now it's over to you two. Who's going first on your team?
Dewey.
Yep.
Dewey. Are you gonna
I'm going to move up to the cover.
Oh, wow, what a man. Okay.
It should be... I mean, I still be able to shoot.
Oh, yeah. I'm standing right in the open.
But I'm not shooting at you, I'm shooting at Apro. Because focus fire, bitch!
Now, there is a rule within this game that you have to pass a cool check in order to shoot anyone but the closest target. And
what check?
A cool check. So you have a stat called coolness. It's a bit like leadership. On a 4+, you get to shoot who you want. If not, you'll have to shoot me. So 4+, yes. You rolled a 6. You can shoot whoever you want. So
fucking cool, man.
Shoot him down.
So cool, bro.
So you'll
be
be
the coolest position possible.
Down there, looking good. So let's see what happens. We're going to be, well, there's going to be a bit of soft cover because he's still sort of got a little bit of his base covered. And you're not quite within the 4-inch range to give you a massive bonus to hit. It's a very small range for close range for that pistol. So you're going to be hitting on a 3+ normally. It's going to go up to a 4+ for the soft cover. So let's see if you hit with a 4+ and an ammo dice over here. And we've got 2 shots, and that dice hiding around here is it's a 1. So you missed. Unfortunately, both shots went on that tiny little pillar, and you missed the 4-foot wide man hiding behind it. So unlucky there.
I would say I missed. I was so uberly precise. I hit the smallest possible target. That
suppressive fire, wasn't it? It was like you're trying to just scare him a little bit. So, OLED, what are you going to do?
What should I do if I move? Get me behind the south cover?
Yeah, the south cover's going to probably not put you in line of sight of anyone, but you'll be able to sort of counter shoot or charge whoever comes out. So
I'm trying to plan it.
There's nowhere else you would go that wouldn't put you sort of smack in the middle.
So
there's nothing like readying actions in this, is there?
No Overwatch.
Oh, you could.
You said there were no Overwatch.
Yeah, there's no Overwatch. You could move up and around up there and take a pot shot at me. That was your other option. You'll be standing in the open, but that would have been another choice.
No.
You're going to stay there and Overwatch.
Yes.
Okay, and I think that we're rolling for turns again. Am I correct? I think so. So, right team. Let's see what we get. A 2. Not looking good at pro. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
And OLED's team's going to roll a 6. So, I'm going to roll for OLED first with a 4 and Dewey next with a 3. So OLED, then Dewey. That's probably the best thing for us, I guess. And then a pro is going to roll a 3 and then I'm going to roll a 2. So I'm going last. Right, OLED, what you doing?
Can I go up to the corner of the wall and maybe shoot a person?
You can. You'll have to move. Yeah, to be fair, you can. You can move right there. So if you miss him, we're going to call you names, okay? We're going to bring the camera in a little bit closer just to emphasise the distance here, or lack of. So, you get +2 to hit because you are within short range. I'm assuming that's within 4 inches. So an overcharged shot is going to hit him, well, you're going to be hitting on a 2+ anyway, and if it's not a hit, it's going to be hurting yourself. So let's see what happens with this.
That's the moment where I blow up.
Okay. You hit him, it's fine. You hit him, it's fine. Now, he's not stimmed anymore, so you're going to be wounding him on a 3+, because he's still really fucking hard, because you're not quite double his toughness. Oh, you rolled a 4. So that is going to do the wounding, and there's not going to be any saves. So 1 will knock him down to 1 wound. So then there's 2 injury dice left. Now what that means is...
On.
Yeah, and it will be pinned as well. So, do you want to knock off one of those?
I'm going to use my card.
I think Unstoppable Behemoth is going to be played here. So we knock down to 1 injury dice.
Yes.
Now we need to see what happens to you. Will it be a broken leg? Will it be, well, God knows. Let's find out.
Either way, I'm
broken leg. You have a broken leg.
But I'm down anyway.
Yeah.
Damn.
So now it's your turn, I believe.
No, it's Dew's turn.
Did I get now 2 points? Since
no, you get the 1 for injuring him. But he's not dead yet.
Point.
He's not dead yet, but you get a point. And now it's Dewey's turn. Dewey, what are you going to do?
Move up to the debris, the broken wall, so closer to April. Yeah. And if possible, start shooting.
Okay. Oh, wrong arm. Let's go with here. So we're going to go to there.
Did I have to re-roll for ammo?
Say that one more time. Did we roll an ammo check for you?
Yeah.
Yes, because we rolled the...
okay.
Yeah, we rolled that for the auto gun. I'm pretty sure we did. So you're going to try and hit him, yeah?
Yeah.
No, yeah, you actually get a bonus to hit for a change. You're going to be hitting on a 2+. But you're still going to be winning on 5s. Unfortunately, you ran out of ammo. Let's just do a quick ammo check. You did hit him, though, 2. So, unfortunately, you ran out of ammo. Now, you can attempt to reload it next turn for another action, but for now, your pistol is out of ammo. The 1 shot that did hit him will wound him on a 5. So, it's still possible you might do some damage, a 2. Unfortunately, the shot just isn't powerful enough. He's just too meaty. So. Now it's a pro's turn, I believe. Am I correct? Yeah. I believe so. So let's
try and roll out of the injury.
Try and roll out of that. A minor flesh wound, and he stands up. Now, technically speaking, that is your turn done recovering, but it's okay. It's okay because I am going to come here and I'm going to save you. I am going to move right here and shoot these nubs in the face. In fact, I'm going to move. As much as I'd like to shoot these nubs in the face, I'm going to move here and shoot this nub in the butt. I'm just going to move the cover so we've got a better line of sight. So, I believe I get a bonus to hit here, but I can't quite remember what it is for a bolter rifle. Give me 5 seconds while I just quickly clarify what the bonus to hit is in short range.
Bum shooting or shooting in the general back direction?
There's no bonus for bum shooting in this game, but it's probably either a +1 or a +2.
Inferior game.
Let's take
we need a bum
bets
bonus.
While I look this up. Do you reckon it's a +1 or a +2 for a short-range bolter rifle?
+2.
+2?
No.
One bet?
No.
+16. What?
Oh, it's a +1. There you go. So I'm hitting on a 2+ anyway. Why did I even bother asking? Because it's always going to be a 2+ at this range. What a fucking div. Should we cast that as soft cover? I mean, technically, yeah, a bit of the base is covered. Yeah, so it is soft covered, so it's actually going to jump back to a 3+. 3+. Will I hit him? Let's find out with my rapid fire bolt gun. Pew pew! 3 hits with the bolt gun. This is looking good. 3 hits. So they're going to be wounding on 3s, actually, because it's strength 4 and your toughness 3. I'm afraid you're not particularly tough, Dewey. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, only 1 wound. Only
but
1.
I'm
I rolled a
lucky
1. So
I would say
you are basically incredibly lucky, and as well as that, oh no, you don't get your save, but you're down to 1 wound, and well, that's the end of this round. A pro.
Skill is when luck becomes the norm.
Exactly. And now we roll to see who goes first. Are you ready?
Oh yeah,
my turn.
You've already had your turn. You guys went first.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, you went first. Way first.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. It's a new round now. I don't remember what you did with your turn. I think you shot and missed.
No, I shot him and pinned him down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did all the damage. What do you want another turn for, bugger? Right, me and a pro are rolling first. Oh, shit. We got a 2. Okay. And Dewey and OLED are going to roll and get a 4. Crappers. Yeah. So, Dewey, OLED going first. Dewey is going to roll a 1. So probably.
It was nice seeing you, Hydra.
OLED is rolling a 2. So it's OLED, Dewey, and then it's a pro, and then me. Okay. So.
Can I charge that big fucker?
Yes, you can.
Charge
without line of sight.
There is. You can see him. The line technically stops along this small bit here, so it's only partial cover. Was it Dewey or OLED going first? I can't remember.
Me.
OLED. So are you going to charge?
Yo, I'm going to kill that fucker.
Okay, you're going to charge here. Now, this isn't such a bad thing for you, a pro, because if he doesn't kill you, you get to counterattack. So that's sort of.
So we'll see.
That might work out okay. We'll just have to wait and see. So we've got our 3 sword attacks because you get the bonus 1 for charging, and we're going to have the black pistol dice. No, you didn't run out of ammo in this game, and overcharge as well. So everything's basically hitting on the 3, and that is a lot of 2s. So 2 sword attacks miss, but you did hit with a pistol and with 1 sword attack. So let's see what happens first with the pistol first. See what happens there. 6 definitely wounds, and with a sword 2 does not wound. So the pistol does wound. That is going to be, well, 3 injury dice basically. That is
dead. Nothing
else we can do there. Well, if there's 3 flesh wounds or some broken legs in here, anything apart from a skull, and he may well live. There's no skull. So you've got 2 broken legs and a hole in your head, but you're still alive.
Just leaking.
I'm just. It's only a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
How much toughness does he still have?
He'll be toughness 3 now, so he's going to be considerably easier to kill.
He's toughness pudding now.
So now I believe it's Dewey's turn.
And so I get another point, right?
You do get another point. Yeah, we'll class that as a second point, I think, because it's point earned. So what's going to happen here, Dewey?
Take the kill.
Yeah, the problem is I would have to reload, but to reload I lose 1 turn, and that means I have to decide between.
Yeah, you can attempt to reload.
That could backfire. No, he's lying down. I get a free kill. Am I right?
Yes, yeah. If you charge him, he's dead for free. So you charge. Unfortunately, a pro. That's just bleh.
Sorry.
So now we're even in the points.
Now you 2 are even in points, and I have nothing. So now it is my go, and a pro's going here on the sidelines to cheer me on. Good stuff. Okay, so
no, a pro's going to get a drink.
Okay, well, a pro's going to go get drunk. I'm going to move behind this cover here, #tactical, and I'm going to shoot OLED in the butt. That is going to be in short range, so I'm going to be hitting on 2+. There is no cover because his butt is completely exposed. So let's see what happens. I'm going to be shooting him with my ammo dice, rolling. Let's see if I can actually hit him first. Before I say anything, I rolled a 1. Now,
my butt is too shiny.
A 1 actually means it's a stray shot. And we've never needed this mechanic before, but a 1 means it's a stray shot, which means any other model within an inch may get hit on a 4+. Okay? And believe it or not, Dewey, you are there. I just need to see if there's line of sight to you. Bear with me a second. Okay, you can't quite see, but there is a fraction of a piss of line of sight to your
all that
base.
kills me, we have a rematch 1-on-1.
So, on a 4+, I hit you instead with 2 bolter hits. Okay, 4. I did hit you. Unfortunately, Dewey, I'm sorry, the shot was meant for someone else. This is what happens when you roll a 1. Unfortunately, you sometimes kill your own people. So I'm going to be wounding you on a 3, and that's 1 more wound. You're not going to get a save, so we roll an injury dice. And another, just a flesh wound. So that's 2 points for me in total because I've taken off a wound from you and I've put a flesh injury on you. So you're toughness 2 now. So there you go. And that's my turn done. Okay. Right, now we're going to roll off, aren't we? See who goes first.
Yes.
I'm going to roll and get a 5. About time I got a good
now
roll.
you roll high.
Yeah, now I roll. I didn't say who that was, so that's probably not fair of me to then allocate it. So,
well, you have the benefit of the doubt you're alone, so I would be fine with you going first.
Yeah.
Oled's on
kind
4
of like the
and
last
Dewey's
stand
on a
mechanic.
5. So it's me,
Dewey,
Oled. Okay, so me going first. I'm going to try and shoot Oled again. And if I... yeah, there you go. So I'm going to try and shoot Oled again because I can see you better, so it's a 2+ to hit. Whereas it would be a 4+ to hit Dewey normally. So we're going to see if I hit on 2+. And I hit once. And I forgot that Dewey's actually pinned. So that's a thing.
Damn it.
So I did hit. That means Oled is also pinned. Everyone is pinned in the world here. I'm going to be wounding on a 3. He's still got all these wounds anyway. There's not going to be a save, so that's going to take him down to 1 wound as well. Putting me on 3 points, though. Go me. Until I'm dead. So at the moment, not looking too bad. That's my go done. Whose turn was it next? Dewey. So Dewey is... do you want to stand up with a point? It would probably be...
Can I reload while lying down?
No. I'm afraid reloading requires standing up. But you can stand up with 1 action, and then you can reload with your second, or you can move.
Yeah, in that case, stand up and go behind the wall to the north.
Yep. Completely behind, or do you want to peek?
Completely behind. I don't even want to peek. I have to reload next turn anyway.
Okay. And Oled, you're going to stand up, and what you're going to do? You can take a pot shot. You can move out of line of sight. What's your plan?
Stand up and get out of line.
Okay. With 5 inches, all I can suggest is you go and hold hands with Dewey back here.
Yeah, I'm going to hold hands.
Good stuff. Now,
I'm going to fix up her butt, or his butt.
Right. The plan is now we're going to have our turns again. So we're going to roll. I'm going to see what I get. I'm going to roll a 3, and your team is going to roll a 4. So you guys are going first. So we're going to go Oled first, 3, Dewey 2. Oled, Dewey, me. Oled, what are you going to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move around the corner and I can go with my 5-inch movement, so I can have a full line of sight of you, right?
You might be able to get partial. I'll still be behind my cover, but you will be able to see me definitely.
If I go directly to the wall, I mean.
That's outside of your 5-inch, I'm afraid. So you can get.
No. To the north.
Max
up.
Movement here,
up.
or up will take you. I mean, you can go. Yeah, you can go up here, but I'm still going to be. My base is still ever so slightly covered, which is going to still put me in slightly soft cover, but it's only soft.
I'll take that.
Okay, so because you're so close to me, you get +2 to hit, so you're still hitting me on a 2+ now, which is
overcharged.
Yeah, overcharged shot. Here we go. So
as always,
is it going to be a 2+? Because it's a 2+ to hit because it's
remember
+2
if you blow yourself up,
range.
it
Jesus.
gets
one day.
So
and one day
what's going to happen? Let's find out. Okay, he hits, and that's going to hurt. Now I think you're going to be toughness. So it's strength for 5, 6. Yeah, that is going to be wounding me on a 2+, and that's a 5. So that is first one is knocking me down to 1 wound, and then the next 2 injury
You're
dice.
pinned.
And yes, I'm pinned as well. Well remembered. So we're rolling 2 injury dice to see what happens to my plasma-ridden flesh, and I've got a broken leg and a flesh wound. So broken leg and flesh wound. I'm now laying on my front.
Another point for me.
And another point for you, indeed. Well played, that man. Dewey, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Bearing in mind you've got no ammo in your gun.
Exactly. But what I could do is move on the other side of the cover while you are pinned.
Yes, you want to go...
So I'm technically still in cover.
So you want to go... which side of which cover? Sorry, the other side of the wall or the other side of the cover where I am?
The other side of your cover.
The other side here, okay. So you're going to move there. Do you want to reload with your second action?
Please.
Okay. You rolled a 2. Unfortunately, you did not manage to reload. The ball's mag was too big, and you couldn't figure out which hole to put it in. So, yeah. So unlucky there. And just to explain a little rule for if anyone's curious, although we're within an inch, and technically some people would consider that to be combat, you only get a free round of combat or a coup de grace if you charge. So if you don't charge, if you just move into base to base, you don't get a round of melee. You only get free melee if you charge. So that's just to explain that. So now I believe, is it my turn? Yeah.
No, we roll again.
Are we rolling again already?
I think.
No, because you guys were going before me that turn, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. I've still got a broken leg. I get to do a 2-inch move, so I'm just gonna tuck myself out the way. Now, there is a reason for me tucking myself out the way here. I'm now out of line of sight because I'm laying down behind the cover. There we go. So I'm now out of line of sight, so I can't be charged. That's my thinking anyway. That's my plan. You don't know where I am. You just know I'm the other side of this wall. Now we're going to roll to see who goes first. I'm going to roll a 6. We needed that. And your team's going to roll a 3. So OLED is going to roll a 5, and Dewey's going to roll a 1. So me, OLED, Dewey. So I'm going to roll and see what I get. A flesh wound, so I'm down to toughness 2. But I get to stand up and at least sort of, be a girl. Hi. So now I'm stood up with Dewey's gun in my face.
No.
Fortunately, it doesn't have a balls mag inside it though, so he's just clicking it, looking at me like a spanner. Whose turn was it next?
No, you have still action.
No, because I recovered from being wounded. That's all I can do. I wasn't recovering from being pinned. I was wounded, so that's my entire turn.
Now I am going walk up to the cover and just shoot you.
You're just going to walk up here and shoot me in the face. Let's just get that Goliath in the background being like, what's going on here? It's just girls slapping each other everywhere. Okay, so you're going to hit me on a 2+. Well, you hit me. I'll roll your ammo dice just to see if you... No. Okay, so I'm pretty much dead on a 2+ here. And it's a 5, so 3 injury dice. I don't think there's any combination, because I'm toughness 2 here, of there's nothing good that will come from this. So not only am I dead, but I'm also another broken leg, and I'm just a puddle of blue plasma piss on the floor. So bleh. And I think that's OLED with the clutch victory
with
there.
5 points.
Yeah, I had something like 3, maybe, yeah, I think 3 or so. And I think, Dewey, what was your finishing number?
No fucking clue. I didn't hear it.
He had 2. Yeah.
2? Okay. And I
Did I
think a
even
pro
hit twice?
didn't manage to get that round of combat back, did you? That was unlucky.
See,
Well,
I'm doing all the work.
it was magical, guys. I enjoyed that.
Well, I hit extra for you, so you could get a point.
I feel like the game match worked fairly well.
Yeah, that's
The point system, at least, I think, is something that we can perhaps use again.
It was way, let's say, exciting.
A little bit more engaging, yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. This was just a Patreon hangout where we play a few games together each weekend. It's bags of fun, absolutely loving it thus far. We're getting the miniatures painted up. We're going to be doing a few new scenarios. Hopefully going to be getting some plague bearers, some cultists in as well, so we can do some sort of random janky scenarios and try and have a little bit more fun. More miniatures, bigger tables, going to be coming soon, but I don't want to have just a pile of grey models on the table. Want to get those painted. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.